Well, guys, it's early morning. We had a lady call. She's wanting to get some bees, so we're gonna sell her a nuke. What we're doing, we're out here in one of our new yards. It's a nuke-sized colonies in these boxes. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take one out of these and put it in a nuke box, and then drop another one in this colony's place. So we're gonna bring you along, show you how we transport our nukes, how we close them up, and get them ready for transport, things like that. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so keep in mind it's early morning, and we're going to move these bees before it gets too hot. We're going to keep them ventilated in the back of the truck on the ride over. These are some old nuke boxes. It's time to get rid of them. We like to cycle out our stuff, so they're coming out. I mean, it's still usable and it's still a good box to sell somebody, but it's time to replace these for our outfit. All we do is we've got a plug here that we use to feed these nukes with. We just screen that off with a metal screen, and also screen the entrance off. Now keep in mind, if it was any hotter than it is right now, you would want a bigger ventilation hole, or maybe even cover this whole top with screen to transport these bees. They can overheat and die real easy. And it's a smaller colony, so I'm not worried about them overheating this early in the day. But as the day moves on, you may want to put them inside your vehicle where the air conditioner is running, and make sure they have a lot of airflow, because bees overheat and die really quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the bees that's in this box. They're not really flying much. We may lose a few stragglers here or there. We're going to transfer it into this box, and then we're going to get it out of here. And then we brought another colony to drop in this one's place. Okay guys, as you can see, this brood pattern, this is one of our queens we raised. She's doing really well. Few misses, but it's backfilled with stores. This side's the same. It's a good looking colony to sell somebody. They've got plenty of stores up here. This one's looking really good. I'm really happy with this. That's going to be a lot of bees hatching out in the next few weeks. What we're doing is we're just going through now and verifying that we do have a queen, and we know she's mated and laying. She's been doing good. There's another one, full of stores on the side. Looking good over on this side. Always make sure you sell them a nuke with a queen. They get aggravated if there's not a queen in there. Then you got to replace it or give them their money back. Lots of eggs on this side. Down in the frame here. Still more stores on each side. Pollen stored in between. This colony looks really good. All this in the center is open larvae and eggs. Now we're just double checking for our queen. I don't see her on this frame. I may have missed her. So I'm going to set this one down in here for the time being. And we'll go back through them, make sure she's on one of these frames. I'm fairly certain we marked her, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't see her on this frame. A lot of open larvae on this side. We've sold a lot of bees this year. We've sold a lot more than we thought. Next year we're going to try to sell even more. It's going to go. Used to we would make our spring splits, early spring splits for our swarm control methods, and we'd use those to increase our numbers. But we've decided, I mean, a lot of people's wanting the bees that early, so now mostly we can do our splitting to sell bees early in the spring, and we make up our numbers later in the season. I'm just checking for the queen. just to make sure. I don't want to drive another 40 minutes. And this lady wanted us to actually come out and help her set up the colony. She's putting it in a Flow Hive, so I've never dealt with a Flow Hive, so it'll be interesting to see one up close and personal. So we're going to find this queen and then we'll be back with you. Okay guys, so we found this queen. She's got a good pattern. We're going to close this box up. Everything looks good. She wasn't marked. I was looking for a marked queen. I thought we had her marked, but she wasn't. But we went ahead and marked her for our customer. So what we're going to do now is we're going to put this in the back of the truck. Corbin's on his way over here with this other box. We're going to just take it and simply put it right here on this one to make up our numbers for this loss. And this is the new yard we established, you know, a couple weeks ago. This is, and all I'm doing is I'm taking this one off the bottom board. I'm going to set it on the pallet. And we're done. Yep, they look good. We'll give these bees a shake up front. And we're going to load these bees up and get them to the customer's house. Okay guys, so if you can see, it's overcast, it's cool out. We're not worried about the heat at this moment. If you look here again, we've got our top screened off and our entrance screened off. And we're going to put a box behind it to keep it from sliding. It's a good idea to strap them down, but these don't really slide much on this kind of bed unless you're driving crazy. So hop them down. We'll go ahead and close it up. And then we're going to close our tailgate right up on top of it. And basically that's how we load our nukes up for sale. We raise most of our nukes in full-size equipment just because it's easier for us, and you know, we raise a lot of them over a double screen board. So that's how we do it. If she'll let us video when we get there, we'll be glad to show you us putting them into her box for her and things like that, but that'll be up to her. But we appreciate you watching. Happy beekeeping. Okay guys, so we made it out to the customer's house and we've installed the nuke into our Flow Hive. It's really a neat hive. I've never had the opportunity to see one in person, but it's really nice. We've got the nuke installed and we're going to close it up and get them fed, but we just wanted to bring you along and let you see the Flow Hive and how it works. They're not much different than the hives that we use, except for the other chambers you can actually take and release the honey, from what I understand in them. So it's pretty neat. We may get one just to play with. Okay guys, so we're getting ready to button this colony up, and what we're doing, we're just simply putting a super on top because we're going to feed this colony. And what we're going to do is we're just going to put a mason jar in here with an entrance feeder just to give it somewhere to set, and we'll put that in there, do some Wonder Wood sugar water on it, and that'll get this colony started up nice, and she'll be well on her way to success. So if you got any questions, please leave them in the comments. We appreciate you watching, and happy beekeeping.